All right, so the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels surprised Triple H with the Hall of Fame induction, and now he's talking about who's the one who's going to actually be, inducting him. This is what he said on Busted Open Radio. I think so. Their friendships, the things they did together. Obviously, I have tremendous history at WrestleMania with him, and we've had great matches, but it's got to be Shawn. That's his call wherever he goes. You can't make a wrong call there. But I would guess Shawn, if not Shawn, Stephanie McMahon. I mean, I have a feeling, maybe it will end up being Shawn Michaels. I could definitely see it being Stephanie, but it really is, it's going to be an amazing moment. Look, last year, Paul Heyman, what an amazing moment that was. But Triple H, I think there's going to be an extra layer of, um, you know, not just excitement, but just emotion from him, I think. Because this hasn't been easy. People think it's easy because they kind of make it look easy, but everything he's done through his career from the first moment he was in WWE as Hunter Hearst Helmsley, right, as this guy that was kind of better than everyone, you know his first kind of gimmick in WWE until what he became as Triple H, the Game, and I never really recognized, I think, until after he was done wrestling, just how awesome Triple H really was. And it was kind of the same for me with Shawn Michaels. Like, I was always a Stone Cold guy. I was always an Undertaker guy. I've talked about how I like Jeff Hardy too. And, I like a lot of the wrestlers. And Triple H, since he was kind of always back and forth on being a heel, being a babyface, it's not that I didn't like him by any means, but I don't know. I didn't realize until after they were kind of retired that, like, I was like, holy crap, these guys actually were awesome, and how Triple H was such a key part of all storytelling, and how Shawn Michaels was such a key part. And I hope, obviously, the current wrestlers end up being as special as those were. But the more I think about it, maybe I think it's going to be more of an emotional time because it's going to be like more emotional for me watching it. But I hope he embraces it because he deserves it. And I think they were right. He would never have done this for himself. He would have never been the one to say, I'm going to put myself as the one who's kind of the head of the class. But there's no one better to do it, especially now, because with everything that happened in WWE, they've survived it all. And, now Triple H is in charge and fans are loving it. People are loving it. And it's, hopefully going to be a rocket ship because it's scary. When you have these big companies taking over something like wrestling, you're kind of scared that, hey, maybe this is not going to be the same thing we're used to. Even if people didn't like Vince, even if they didn't like the product that Vince was putting out, it would still be better than if somebody else bought it and it became some big corporate, thing that nobody liked. And that did happen in the sense that, this big merger and everything that happened, but we've remained. WWE is better than it's ever been in a sense. So I love that. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.